Building wealth from zero might sound like a fantasy sold by motivational speakers, but the truth is that many people have done it. Without inheritance, without luck, and without cutting corners. If you have nothing today, financially speaking, you are not disqualified from building a wealthy life. You just need a clear system, ruthless discipline, and patience that can outlast your emotions. Wealth is not built through bursts of energy. It is built through consistent application of timeless principles. So if you are starting from nothing, this is not your disadvantage. This is your opportunity to build it right from the very beginning. The first step to building wealth is not learning how to invest or starting a business. It is taking complete responsibility for your financial life. If you are blaming your parents, the economy, your degree, or your job for your situation, you will stay stuck. No one is coming to save you. You are not waiting for a magical job offer or a government bailout. You have to make your own rescue plan. Once you accept that this life is 100% your responsibility, you become incredibly powerful. Because now you stop waiting and start building. The moment you accept full ownership is the moment you stop leaking energy into excuses. Wealth always starts in the mind before it shows up in the bank. You cannot build wealth if you do not know where your money is going. Whether you are making $300 a month or $3,000, the most powerful thing you can do is create a budget and stick to it. Budgeting is not about deprivation. It is about control. When you do not control your income, someone else does. You need to know what your basic needs cost, how much you can save, and how much you can invest, even if it is only $5. A small, intentional budget will beat a high, chaotic income every time. The wealthy are obsessive about knowing exactly where their money is and what it is doing. One of the fastest ways to stay poor is to carry high, interest debt for years. If you are starting from zero, debt repayment is not just a priority, it is an emergency. List all your debts, from smallest to largest, and attack them with intensity. Avoid the trap of only making minimum payments. That keeps you in a financial cage. Use the debt snowball or avalanche method, whichever keeps you motivated, and free up your income as fast as possible. The goal is not just to be debt-free. The goal is to get your income back so you can start building. If your income is fixed or very low, you have to change the equation. The best way to do that is to master a skill that the market values. This is not about chasing trends but identifying what businesses and individuals will pay a premium for. In 2025, this could be anything from AI integration, data analysis, coding, digital marketing, high-level sales, or copywriting. Focus on becoming so good they cannot ignore you. You do not need a degree to become highly valuable. You need results, proof, and a relentless drive to get better. Wealth grows faster when your skill multiplies your income. This is where most people fail. They get a raise and increase their lifestyle. They make more and spend more. If you are starting from zero, your lifestyle should not match your income. It should be far below it. This is temporary. You can live like no one else for a few years, so you can live like no one else for the rest of your life. Cut unnecessary subscriptions, cook your meals, live with roommates, avoid car payments, and stop trying to impress people. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is the seed of your future wealth. Make that gap as wide as possible. One of the simplest ways to build wealth is to remove emotion and inconsistency from the process. Automate it. As soon as you get paid, a percentage should move into savings and investments automatically. Even if it is 5% to start, do it consistently. Use separate accounts. Make it invisible. You will adapt to the new amount in your spending account quickly. Over time, this builds a habit and a system that works even when you are tired or distracted. Wealthy people do not leave saving to chance. They automate it and scale it as their income grows. You do not need to become a stock market expert to build wealth, but you do need to get in the game. Start with simple, low-cost index funds or ETFs that track the market. You are not chasing quick returns. You are building something that compounds. The earlier you start, the more time does the heavy lifting. Open a brokerage account or a retirement account, set up auto investing, and stick to your plan through ups and downs. Passive investing is one of the few strategies that have consistently built wealth over decades. Make sure your money is working while you sleep. Many people try to jump into business or investing without any cushion. Then one unexpected expense wipes them out. Before you take major financial risks, build an emergency fund, ideally 3 to 6 months of expenses. This gives you psychological security and protects your progress. You will make better decisions when you are not desperate. Your emergency fund is not an investment. It is your financial defense. Without defense, one storm can ruin years of effort. Protect the foundation before you start building towers. The myth is that the wealthy have dozens of income streams from day one. The truth is, most started with one stream, made it solid, and then built others. Once your primary income and savings are stable, begin adding passive or semi-passive streams. This could be freelance work, digital products, affiliate marketing, real estate, or content monetization. Each stream should take minimal maintenance once it is set up, but you must build them one at a time. Do not scatter your energy. Stack them like bricks. Each one adds stability, freedom, and long-term security. Your environment is more powerful than your motivation. If you are surrounded by people who spend recklessly, complain about money, or think wealth is only for the lucky, you will stay poor. You need to hear conversations about investing, business, strategy, and responsibility. Join communities, listen to wealth-focused podcasts, attend local meetups, and read real success stories. The people you listen to the most are shaping your financial mindset. Make sure they are expanding it, not shrinking it. Here is something most people never realize: money is not about greed. It is about freedom. When you have no money, every decision is based on fear. What job can I get quickly? What bill can I delay? How can I make this last $10 stretch for a week? But when you build wealth, your decisions come from power. You choose work that matters. You say no to toxic clients. You help your family. You walk away from stress. Money does not solve every problem, but it gives you the breathing room to face problems with clarity. That is why you must build it. Many people struggle financially because they avoid the subject. It feels complex or intimidating. But money, like any language, becomes easier with exposure. Read books on personal finance. Watch breakdowns on compound interest. Learn about taxes, inflation, and cash flow. At first, it might sound like a foreign language. But over time, the words and concepts will stick. The wealthy speak money fluently, not because they were born with it, but because they practiced. If you do not understand money, someone who does will always control yours. What you track improves. If you are starting from zero, begin by tracking your net worth. Assets minus liabilities. It might be deeply negative at first. That is fine. The goal is progress, not perfection. Use a spreadsheet or an app and update it every month. You will start to notice patterns. You will see what actions move the needle. You will celebrate small wins that add up. Tracking your net worth is like watching your fitness progress. Even small changes build belief, and belief keeps you moving. Money without purpose is empty. If you are building wealth only to buy things, the motivation will fade. But if you are building it to create freedom, to help others, to change your family legacy, or to fund causes you care about, your motivation will multiply. Wealth with a mission is unstoppable. When the goal is bigger than you, you will find the discipline to keep going when it is hard, when it is slow, and when others quit. The path is simple, but not easy if you are starting from zero. Understand this: you do not need to do everything at once. You just need to start. Build one good habit. Make one small investment. Kill one bad spending pattern. Progress is what compounds. In 5 years, you can be in a completely different financial world. But it starts with today. You are not behind. You are building from the ground up, and that is where all strong structures begin. Before you go, if this breakdown helps shift your mindset, then you are going to want to watch the next video. It covers the exact financial rules your business cannot survive without. See you there.